Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? And welcome to the final and probably the best, most valuable part of Copywriter's Corner, where we are going to find multiple sales pages, do some research, go scouring over the internet to find examples of copy. I want you guys to see the entire process of what it looks like to actually research for copy, because as you're first starting, this is going to be an extremely valuable process for you, because sometimes you get into these points where you can't really think of what to write, and if you know where to look and how to look, then you'll be able to find some really good moments of inspiration for what it is that you should be writing. So let's start off with the most important part, like I said, which was headlines. Best place I like to look for headlines is headlines. If you don't know who Gary Halbert is, he wrote a book. Well, his son wrote a book called The Boring Letters, and it was a collection of letters that his dad wrote to him while he was in prison. And this is one of the greatest copywriters to ever live. And inside of that book, he actually has a large collection of headlines that you can check out. But if you just look up his name and put headlines, any great copywriter, any of the old school direct response copywriters, you're going to find very good headline examples from them on Google. So, an open letter to every man and woman in America who wants to have better sex without feeling guilty. This is a sick headline. It's a long headline, but it gets the job done. An open letter to every man and woman. So the simple fact that the word sex is in there is going to draw people in. So notice have better sex without feeling guilty is in one line, because that's going to draw them in immediately, and they're just going to want to know what's attached to it. So because it has man and woman, now it's both. Either one of us is going to be, either one of a guy or a girl is going to want to know what's going on inside of here, and I even kind of want to know what they're talking about. Notice sex. What a exclamation point. Like, they're just drawing people in as much as they possibly can. There's nothing here. The amazing diet secret of a desperate housewife. I'm not sure if this was, there's no way this was made during like Desperate Housewives days, but Desperate Housewife, like, we already know that's a trigger word because there's been a show centered around that word. And the amazing diet secret of a desperate housewife makes it very specific. So any housewife is going to look at this and they're going to want to know what is in here, because they know it's directly for them. It's not a good example. How to make maximum money in minimum time. The 16 of the fastest cash producing secrets known to man. This is very good and straightforward, and it's the reason why this is straightforward on this one, at least from this very limited perspective that we have, is that this seems like it's directed towards people who know who Gary Halbert is. So I'd click on this because I actually know this guy, and they made sure to put his name very big. And they make sure to put minimum time because they want people to know, like, hey, this isn't going to take forever. If this said how to make maximum money over a long stretch of time, it would get significantly less clicks in our case, or reads, whatever this was at the time. At last, China reveals her 1,300-year-old stay young health secret. 1,300, everyone knows. At last. I've seen this a lot. It's kind of like, it draws people in. I've actually used this before. China reveals her 1,300-year-old stay young health secrets. More amazing than acupuncture? Question mark. It's just a lot of curiosity inducing inside of his headlines. Do you make these mistakes in English? So all of these headlines, the amazing money making secret of a desperate nerd from Ohio, they're all how to make money with your credit cards. These are all curiosity inducing. And of course, this one, how to keep your money from being murdered with a picture of some money being sliced. This one got famous, actually. Gary Halbert. All right, let's look one more person and then we'll check out a sales page. Dan Kennedy puts recruiting on autopilot so you can go play golf. I remember him talking about this headline in his book or somewhere, but I remember the reason why he said this did so well was because he figured out that a lot of the people who needed to do recruiting, like they were just the only reason why people were struggling to sell their recruiting services was because they weren't appealing to the people who actually were buying the services. So the goal was, okay, what do these people like to do, and how can we put our services at in a point where it helps them get to do the stuff that they like to do. Dan Kennedy figured out that all these guys like to golf. So he literally said, hey, you work with us, we'll handle your recruiting for you, and then you have more time so you can go play golf. This is literally knowing who you're selling to down to a T. Like, this is the best example. And notice the free report, like it's a lead magnet. Everything about this is golden. I don't know if we're going to find another one from him, because I have a feeling he keeps a lot of his stuff. He keeps a lot of his stuff sort of hidden. That's not cool. They stole the headline, the title of the book. Breakthrough advertising, but he calls it breakthrough copywriting. Yeah, that's not cool. Don't do that, guys. Wait, what am I going to? Click, bank. Boom. Now, I mentioned this site too, but I want to see if it lets you actually It does. It does. Wow. You'll have to not mind me for a second, guys. So cool. On JVZoo, you can do the same exact thing that you can do on ClickBank, where you can see the top selling categories as well as the top selling pages inside of there. Self-development, brand new, never sold or used before. Self-improvement and personal growth 101. Giant content pack with private label rights. 300 plus pieces of high quality and diverse health content. A no-brainer deal loaded with quality content. So if you notice, like this, okay, this text isn't easy on the eyes, which I guess I can't say much because this is supposed to be like the best-selling thing on here. But it's literally it's hurting my eyes and it's making me it's made it hard to read this. Or maybe is this the This is a massive offer. This is a massive offer. You get a lot of stuff with this. This is a well done sales page. It's not easy on my eyes. Like the colors are hurting. But yeah, so let's go through it. Everything done for you. Notice it's done. This is going to do it for you. You don't have to do the work. obviously, you do have to do the work with everything. Huge time and money saver. Oh, this is the sales page to get someone to be an affiliate, which is very interesting. Yeah, this is to get someone to be an affiliate. That's interesting. Excuse me, guys. While that's loading, I guess we'll just find stuff on here as well. Since we're going through self-help, might as well do that. Sort by gravity. I have to sit high gravity. Oh my god. And you know, I've seen a lot of these, which is interesting. This looks like it's a direction that people are starting to go to with their sales pages, and they're seeing a lot of results with it. And this as well is a sales page to get affiliates. So I guess we can't go on JVZoo to see it, unless we just look up discipline. Power of Discipline course. Nope, it's not going to pop up. Yep, not going to pop up. So JVZoo isn't an option for us right now. Let's go to Manifestation Miracle. Look at that. Finally revealed the #1 secret for manifesting health, happiness, love, and success. I like this headline. It's very simple, straightforward. This draws them in. And the #1 secret for all of these things that you could possibly want in life. Like this is basically it. Wealth, happiness, love, success. I guess the only thing missing is health. But I guess you can't manifest health. Welcome to Manifestation Miracle, the cutting edge destiny tuning approach to manifestation. There's a different
Hi,
VSL.
I'm Heather,
no, same
and
VSL.
I'm about to say something shocking to you right now. So take a deep breath and
Notice, so when we were talking about how important the VSL is, notice that when you go to ClickBank, all of the winning sales pages, excuse me, I'm burping a lot because I just drank a green smoothie. But all of the top sales pages just have the VSL, and then if anyone wants, they can come to the page where it's a bunch of text, but still has the VSL. Learn more. What does that do? I like this sales page already. So, boom, introduce the manifestation program. Step-by-step blueprints. Like, these are basically bullet points, but it's put into a way that's easy for the person to read. And this would look even different on a phone because this would probably be up here and then it'd be text. And then you'd see this one, you see this, and then it'd be text, and then you'd see this, and then it'd be text. So, but because it's broken up by these little images, it would be easy. It makes it much easier on the reader because they don't feel like they're reading as much. And then they threw testimonials in there for the social proof. And really, look, like no huge blocks of text. This one's the only one that's probably a little too big. It's over 15. Here's some recent feedback, even more testimonials, and then that's it. Now let's go to the learn more button because this is where she breaks down the entire course. Manifestation Miracle, abundant wealth, abundant success. Discover how to combine destiny tuning with manifestation to create an abundant and fulfilling life. Law of Attraction expert Heather Matthews shares her unique methods towards a powerful growth-oriented mindset, one that is set up to experience long-term positive results in many aspects of life. And then there's even more bullet points on this one. Wow. And then you can get one that's specifically for you. Ha! I bet you this doesn't even do anything. I bet you this doesn't even do anything, but it makes them feel like, oh, this one's for me. Let's check. Okay, cool. All right, so we see amazing self-free trial optional. You can uncheck that if you want. Okay. That's interesting. Ha! If you keep this checked, it starts billing you every month after the trial's over, but it doesn't say that, only under. Let's look at the female version. It's the exact same thing. That is hilarious. And it makes the person feel like it's much more for them. Self-checkout, guaranteed, safe. It lets people know that, hey, we know what we're doing around here. And then, boom, they start breaking down what it is that they get. Manifestation Miracle Manual. I'm worthy of abundance, success, or workbook. Talk about knowing who your target market is. Like, if you know anything about the self-help world, like, there's these things called affirmations, and the fact that, boom, that's right there. It's literally an affirmation, and it's put in quotes because it's like, oh, you're going to say this. So she knows our audience. Audio edition, audio videos, so it's video recap for every, you read a chapter and then you watch the video. And then more audio. And then boom, for a limited time only. Bonus number 1, love and happiness. Bonus number 2, success in my track. Bonus number 3, just added one exclusive for all abundance seekers. The money mind flood system. The offer and the way she's presenting it is amazing. Or whoever the copywriter or sales page person is for this company is doing an amazing job. And notice it says for all abundance seekers. So it's like, oh, I'm an abundance seeker. Of course that's me. Notice she's not doing what I say to do for the bullet points. Let's see if she has any other ones. Bullet points right here, she does keep it short and punchy. Find out methods. So there's aligning career and profit opportunities. Notice like he's just explaining, oh, this is what you're going to learn. Boom, it's all right here. Select your gender, even though it doesn't do anything. And then boom, you get all of this. This is just a 6 sales page. It's hard to break down like everything it is that's going on. It's more along the lines of how do they present what it is that they're selling. That you are completely covered no matter what. Like, you're safe. Remember, removing the risk. Removing the risk. This is where, when she did the stack, she just, here's everything you get plus these bonuses. Normally, that's how I do it too. And then say, and you get all of this, so get it now. Ridiculously low. Excuse me. Keep making sure that they look at whatever price point you choose as not that much. Saying one simple payment is something that should be said a lot because a lot of people don't understand that you're just paying once. And then here's what's included. Yeah, this is a sick course. This is a sick sales page. This is a sick example of what like a good sales pitch should look like, as well as like how they're placing everything, what it is that they're talking about, the large amount of testimonials that was included. I don't know if I would keep this here. It's distracting, and this is what I say. Your sales page should only have one goal, because if they can get to all of this, they're less likely to push any of the buttons that you actually need them to click. Yeah, this is unnecessary. The only thing that should be at the top of here is Manifestation Miracle. And that button should go to the order form. That's not smart. This should go to the order form. This should That should go to the order form. And member login, and then the phone number. 1, 2, 3. That's all that needs to exist on this sales page, at least. Maybe another page that says testimonials, and then it takes them back to this page, and then they get to see all the testimonials. But instead of a learn more button, it takes them to the order form. That's about all that I would change about this. Everything else is just, it's sick. Super punchy, keeps people engaged in what the headlines of all the stuff that they're getting, then little descriptions. There's also a lot of other wisdom contained in this incredible personal development program. What is that other wisdom? Oh, this other stuff that you're getting. So very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. So that is how you do your research when you are getting ready to write a new copy. This is a good example of a good page. So if you want to check this out and actually read it word for word, write it down by hand maybe. Manifestation Miracle, you see the URLs, you can go check them out. Buy the course if you want to, I don't know. Shouts out to this company, whatever was their name, Manifestation Miracle, of course. So yeah, shouts out to Manifestation Miracle. You're doing a very good job with your sales page and your copy. Just big shouts out to you guys, and thank you for going through Copywriter's Corner, because now you have officially learned what you need to know about copy, and it's just up to you to use the other resources that I have given you, as well as study as much as you possibly can. So see you in the next video, guys.